So make it 300. Awesome, I'm gonna take it. How close would we be at an even 100 for everything?
Even 100?
Yeah.
For everything?
Yeah. Here in the Midwest, we are experiencing what is the last gasp of yard sale season, but it's okay when you have a day like this.
Froggy flips.
Everything else has the cars in them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What?
check, but I believe so.
Okay, what are you asking on them?
Depends which one it is.
Okay, let's,
Jackie's Tour, no cars, $5. So it depends on what they want out.
okay.
Yellow, gray,
Let's see. What about the bottom two? Yeah.
You want prices?
Yeah.
Um,
For those two sets right there.
you know, these I would say 20 each on these two.
Okay.
And I would say 50 on that one.
Okay. I'll do these two for 20 apiece.
Okay.
Is it okay if I lay them down?
Yeah, get some better.
Thanks.
I got stuff in the box behind me too. You want to walk and dig through them.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm worn out already.
I bet. Jeez.
Just like that. At 10, 20, 30. This was 10. The Rubik's were 5. The Jengas were 10.
Morning. I am. Pictures look good.
We was just talking about you in the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn guy.
Man, I've seen some. I saw those pictures you posted from the toy drop a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you got some good stuff.
Yeah, my kid, Garbage Pail Kids, she went crazy.
Oh, man, I love those things.
Let's get them out yet. So
Okay.
I feel you giving out on me already.
But yeah, right.
I said you are park on my van or you drive there
Okay.
once you get in there.
How much you have on the Larry Bird?
That's his.
Oh, okay.
250.
250.
Yeah, because I have the frame and everything. PSA certified. I remember I always got $250. I got paid.
He's trying to pay me.
I'm gonna give you a ticket. I know $250.
All right, where we at for the rest of the stuff? Then I'll see if I want the jersey.
Yeah, you got.
Got the two
Beatles.
tracks, Beatles, Muscle, Mad Magazine, Voyage to Beyond the Sea.
All right. So how about 50? What you got there so far?
So make it 300.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm gonna take it. Thank you so much.
Did you check, make sure the cars are there? I'm pretty sure they are, but
No, I didn't. But
I'd hate to get home and say, hey, they're not there.
hey, it's a yard sale.
I know. But I hate that when
It's a gamble.
Somebody tells me they're there.
All right, I'm gonna come right back for that. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Let's see, is it bringing more?
I have a lunchbox if you want to see it.
Are you bringing more? Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let me have that.
Right on.
First square, Bobby bought it.
What?
He bought it.
I bought it.
Jersey? Yeah. Well, we're even,
First square, as I said.
We're even.
I'll see what else you got there.
I bought that Scott too. I think I bought that Scott. I paid Scott 50 for that, but I sold it to you for 40. I'll throw in this game if you want.
All right.
$80 for all that.
Okay.
Water.
Cool. I got there.
That's for those are cards that are. Those are all $20. They're all graded
Okay.
comic book cards, whatever.
I know I got some.
I'll do these two from you.
Okay. Sure enough.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll be right back for that stuff.
Yeah. Don't drop it all now.
I'll try not to. I think I got it.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's been a while.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Have a great day. I need to ask my husband about those cards, because I'm not sure if that's the thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I get you.
I'm sure they're worth it.
It's 43 total right now.
Good morning.
Morning.
Got a big stack here.
Sure, sure. 66 total right now.
Okay. And how much are the Star Wars cards?
Well, there's a couple of thousand in there. I don't know, like what's your interest level here?
Let's see. What am I at? 66.
And you can open it up, check it out a little bit. If you
Look real fast.
There's some good stuff in there.
There's stuff in the side pocket.
Yeah,
Is there?
Yeah, there's stuff in both side pockets. And some of them are pretty. That might be a good one to look through to keep
Okay.
your interest. And like there's Jabba's Palace in here. There's
We got a few more things.
hell else.
Should be.
Yeah,
All right.
Jabba's Palace, some Cloud Cities in here.
How close would we be at an even 100 for everything?
Even 100?
Yeah.
For everything?
Yeah.
How about 120?
120? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, he's walking out with it.
Yeah. Awesome.
120.
Thank you so much.
So,
One fell out.
Yeah. Pop it in there. Thank you so much.
I don't see any others that fell out. No.
No?
That should be it.
Good. Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we made it back here to the garage. Here in the Midwest, we are experiencing what is certainly the last gasp of yard sale season, but it's okay when you have a day like this. Real quick, let me show you what I picked up. At the first sale, I spent a total of $340. However, $250 of that was for that Larry Bird autographed jersey, which you do not see here. I bought that for a very specific reason. You may already know the reason. If not, you will soon. It's coming up in a future video. So if you take that out of the equation, I spent $90 for the rest of this, which is actually kind of crazy once you break it down. I got a few hard to resist smalls, nothing too notable here. A couple die-cast cars, a Van Halen cassette tape, a Mad magazine, which I can never resist. And I got myself a starter copy of Meet the Beatles. Definitely not a first pressing or anything, but it will do the trick until I come across a better copy. I got the 1964 Milton Bradley Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea card game. It is complete in here. The front is just really cool, I think. These actually sell used for somewhere between like 30 and 40 bucks. Another really fun little find, we got the Muscle Mega Match Game by Mattel, 1986. Everyone remembers Muscle Men from the 80s. This one is not complete. It doesn't have the guys in there, unfortunately. It does have the little spinner. These complete can sell for a lot of money. It's a pretty desirable piece. Even in various states of completeness, it can do pretty well because obviously it's pretty easy to replace these little fellas. But just the artwork alone, I think, is worth the couple bucks I paid for it. 20 of those dollars went to this 1965 Mattel Switch and Go set. This is complete in there. The box has a little wear, but it's from 1965, so that is to be expected. Not a super desirable item. I was a little surprised, actually. One did recently sell for about 70 bucks, but they don't sell very often. There's a Batman set that sells for a lot more, so if you see the Batman Switch and Go, that's definitely one to pick up. And then we have the 1987 Aurora AFX Ghost Racer slot car set. It is complete in the package. When I buy a slot car set, the cars are always the wild card. You never know if they're going to be in there. You never know if there's going to be extra cars or what. This one is complete. It's got all the pieces to the track. It's got the computer control center, the power supply, all that. It does have both of the original cars. And this one even had extra bodies. 4 extra bodies. And then it even has most of a Can-Am Shadow slot car. This is actually a pretty good car. This one is missing the little fella's head, and it's also missing the spoiler. Complete, these can be like 50, 60 bucks. Even in this condition, you're probably looking at 20 or 30 just on this car alone. The complete track with the cars and the box should be somewhere in the $100 to $150 range. And then what was definitely the biggest find from that yard sale, the man that brought the bird jersey also had a few other things that he was bringing, including these. Paid 40 of that $90 for the Man from Uncle Lunchbox with thermos and card game. The card game is kind of neat. It was just kind of a throw-in. It's about a $10 to $20 piece. However, the lunchbox with the thermos was a pretty stellar find. Has some wear around the edges. They normally do. The graphics look good. There's a little sticker on there that I need to get off. Looks like it was probably in some sort of flea market booth at some point. Graphics on this side look pretty good as well. Open it up. There's a little bit of rust inside. But it turns out that the 1966 Man from Uncle metal lunchbox is definitely one that you want to pick up when you see it. A little bit of research will show you that even in this condition, especially once that sticker's gone, this setup right here is probably valued somewhere in the $150 to $200 range. There's been some that have sold for quite a bit more, but just a safe market value would probably land you somewhere right in there. And then we have the second sale, which was just a really cool little pop culture yard sale. A lot of really neat stuff there. I think I spent right around $120 total. There are 2 items in particular that I think I paid a little bit too much for, but when you average everything together, the deal is spectacular. The first thing I paid a little too much for was this 1981 Buddy Elf Spider-Man set. I think it was marked at 25 bucks. I've seen all of these vehicles by themselves in the past. I've never seen them in the package like this, so I just kind of took a shot on it. Packaging isn't perfect, but it's all there. At the end of the day, it's probably worth pretty close to what I paid for it. Likewise with this Mad magazine from 1961. Paid $20 for this one. Honestly, it's just one of the oldest issues I've ever personally come across, so I just wanted to grab it. I've made no secret about the fact that I have a definite soft spot for Mad magazines. Again, probably worth pretty close to what I paid for it. However, this is where things start turning around. Paid $1 a piece for all of these magazines and issues right here. Got the Donkey Kong Country Player's Guide. It was only $1. All of these Mad magazines from the 1980s. Got the Indiana Jones issue. Statue of Liberty, Mad 84. You got the Special Rock issue from 1985. This wrestling issue from 1989 is probably my favorite one that I picked up. And then we have the Freddy vs. Jason magazine. Very cool. This was also $1, and this thing has a history of selling in the $30-ish range. Coincidentally, after finding the Muscle Mega Match game, I came across this big bag of vintage muscle figures for $2 for the entire bag. Sometimes individual figures can have tons of value on their own. Talking like hundreds. I don't think any of those are in here. I don't have them all memorized. I got to look them up individually. However, I do know offhand that number 195, the top here, in this flesh color, is about a $20 Muscle Man on his own. In different colors, he goes for even more. It definitely makes the entire bag worth it. Picked up these 2 Disney Parks Muppet Star Wars sets, both sealed in the package. I believe these are from 2008. This one was marked at $3. This one was marked at $4. I think this one usually sells for between like 40 and 50 bucks, and this one has a value somewhere like 25 to 35, I think. So very cool on those. And then we have the framed Back to the Future poster. Not an original print or anything, not a whole lot of value on its own. It was super cheap though, like $2 or $3. I'm gonna put this in the booth for like 15 to 20 bucks, and I don't think it'll last long at that price because everyone loves Back to the Future. And then the real wild card from this sale was this duffel bag just filled to the brim of Star Wars CCG cards. Not a CCG that I have had any experience with whatsoever. I have never ever bought a Star Wars CCG card of any sort, but I was intrigued. There was a bunch in there. I mean, this thing is just packed full of stuff. Decks and different sorts of boxes from different sets. I had to give myself a crash course on how to even research this stuff. I'm still working on it. I did learn that the black borders mean first printings, whereas the white borders mean that they were the unlimited prints. The different pictures are for the different sets. and they made several different sets throughout the years. I did look through them a little bit and pull out a few iconic characters just to kind of do some research on them. I did find that this guy right here, this special edition set Darth Vader card in near mint condition, should pay for most of the entire bag. Looks like it has a value somewhere between like 35 and 50 bucks. I think I paid like $54 for the entire bag. It was kind of a make an offer situation, which I had no clue what to offer because I have no experience with him. I had heard him tell someone else 50 bucks. I think my offer would have been like $34 with buying the other stuff. However, it turned out that I paid like 54, so paid a little bit more than what he quoted someone else, which is totally fine because I think the value is there. I think the most responsible thing to do would be to separate everything in sets and go from there. No clue if I'll do that or if I'll just find someone that actually wants to do the work. Just thought they were really neat, wanted to learn a little bit about them, and the fact that I was able to quickly pull out this card here makes me feel pretty good about it. And that is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.